Hello folks, Double Tap here and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a beer review on the Northbridge Brown Ale. Now, you might be thinking straight away, as I did, Newcastle Brown Ale, and I think it's an obvious play on words as well as the colours, because these are all the Newcastle Brown Ale type. Oh, excuse me, I've been doing a few beer reviews today, so apologise for that one. I reckon it's going to be like a Newcastle Brown Ale. That's why I purchased the thing. I went into my local Aldi, I was off shopping, went to another shop, there happened to be an Aldi smack bang next door. I seen this and straight away I thought, Newcastle Brown Ale, that is all day long. The only difference is the bottle design and obviously the name, but I think that's where they're heading with this one. So anyway, it's a Harper's Brewing Company, Northbridge Brown Ale, premium quality, 4.7% volume, 500ml bottle, so we're looking at a pint there. Got a bit of bump on the back, so let's have a read of this. Lightly hopped ale with a sweet chocolate caramel flavour. Okay, this writing is proper tight. The label's big, the writing's tiny. Brown ales are lightly hopped, so the sweet chocolate and caramel flavours of the light roasted malts should be front and central in this beer. A rich dark chestnut colour with a creamy richness achieved by brewing with oats. Okay, and the colour is chestnut brown. The smell is caramel and grassy. Okay, and the taste is sweet chocolate and smooth. So I wouldn't really say Newcastle Brown Ale has a chocolate flavour to it. But anyway, let's give it a go and see what happens. Right then. There's the beer cap. And it's quite a nice little design on that one. Not seen, I do like the crown caps when they have a little something on there. Either the company that's made it or with this one, it's a Cooper that's making this. He's obviously making a beer barrel and he's working on it with his hammer. So people who make barrels are called Coopers, aren't they? So, there you go. Bit of knowledge for you. Right then. There was a bit of gases coming up the neck. Not loads though. Now I'm not expecting a massive head with this. It isn't that type of beer. So there we go. Lovely jubbly. Let's have a look. Okay, got a decent head, and they are right. You've got that chestnut brown. It is quite clear. It's a clear pint, that is. I wouldn't say that it's overly carbonated. It is carbonated, but not overly carbonated. I'm not seeing loads of gas bubbles going through that. So anyway, that's the colour. What was the smell? Caramel and grass. Okay, let's give it a whirl. I wouldn't call it grassy. I would call it earthy, basically. You know, if you dig in soil and things like that and you get that smell off the soil, that's what it smells like to me. And maybe a hint of caramel, but to me it smells like Newcastle Brown Ale. I mean, I've been drinking Newcastle Brown Ale for God knows how many years, and that's what it smells like to me. I'll have to do, I'm not sure if I've done a Newcastle Brown Ale review. I'm not sure if I have. If I haven't, so I'm going to grab a bottle and give it a go. But anyway, cheers folks. Yeah, it's got quite a bitter aftertaste. It puts me in mind of a citrus lemon aftertaste. It is quite, it's pronounced, but not that pronounced. Yeah, and it's got like that watery, you know, if you have some homebrew and it isn't that strong, and once you've had that initial beer, like malt heat, as well as whatever flavours you put in there, it like dissipates into a watery type of flavour. Not too sure about this one. To be quite honest with you, it has notes of Newcastle Brown, but it's not there. If you like Newcastle Brown, I think you'd be disappointed with this one. The price of it wasn't that much. I think it was about £1.40 for a pint. I'm not getting that chocolate. I'm not getting, what was it, chocolate and what? Chocolate, sweet chocolate and smooth. What does smooth taste like? Don't know what smooth tastes like, but I'm not getting the smooth taste. Out of 10, probably a 6. Well, I'd say a disappointing 6, to be quite honest. Yeah, would I buy it again? No, definitely not. Newcastle Brown Ale, it's about £1.80, £1.90 a bottle. In the local supermarkets, they do deals where you get 3 or 4 bottles for £5. I'll take Newcastle Brown any day of the week over this pint. I was looking forward to it because I am a big Newcastle Brown Ale fan. It's been one of my favourite beers for years, but this one ain't hitting the spot, folks. Don't know if you've tried it. You might have tried it and loved it, but if you haven't, still give it a go. Give it a try, because it might be for you. Excuse me. Unfortunately, this one ain't for me, so gonna have to leave it there, folks, with that one. What I will add is, you might be wondering why I ain't done no. Oh, God almighty, this is proper gassy. Ooh. You might be wondering why I've not done any home actual brewing. Because I've moved home, I've looked for my local homebrew suppliers, and there's one about half an hour's drive away from here. I went there yesterday with my brother, got it on the maps, got the website up, done bloody everything, had a look where it was before I actually went there, because I'd never been there before, even though I knew the area. It was heading down towards Wolverhampton way, and drove around and around, and I drove up and down the road, round the block, up and down 4 times, and do you think I could find it? There's nothing there for the place. And I thought, my brother said maybe it's closed down and stuff like that, and I said it couldn't have done because they're still operating. I got the website up on the phone and that, and I don't know, but anyway, that's why I ain't done no homebrew. And I think what I'm going to have to do is go back on the Wilco website, because the nearest one of them to me is about a half an hour drive away as well, and get some stuff from there. I want to do the the Sweet Nuki Brown. I want to do that again. That has been my all-time favourite beer so far. Or if I get some deals online, I'll get the deals online, and I'll start doing some home brewing again, because I have got a load of beer left over from all them brews that I did before. But obviously, as you drink them, you know, they need replenishing, for the simple reason I like to give it at least a month in the bottle before I'm actually drinking it. The longer you leave it, the better the beer gets. And, you know, that ain't just my opinion, it's a fact. You leave the beer the longer, it's going to turn, a great pint will turn into a spectacular pint. But when you do get them good ones, they just don't last. It's as simple as that. And in the past, I've had 3 beers brewing all in one go, as well as having around 200 pints sat in the cupboard waiting to be drunk. Now, you might think that's a large amount. It isn't. Oh, this is the first drink I've had in... No, sorry, it's the second drink I've had, because I did another beer review just before this one in about a month. I've only had 2 beers. That's all I've had. Do you know what I mean? So that's where I'm looking at with the brewing side of things. Once I start getting kits, then I can start making more beer. I'm not doing grains and all that type of stuff because, as you know, and I've mentioned 100 times before, I've moved house. This place that I'm currently renting, it's half the size of what I've left just while my house, the purchase, I've brought another house, I'm just waiting for the purchase to go through, but I've had to rent this one for 6 months, even though the purchase might go through in 2 months, even though I've now been here 2 months and I've already been waiting. This house buying process is a major pain in the arse in this country. I mean, it's gutted me to have to rent this place because it's half the size. The price of it is mental because of the area that I'm living in, and to me it's dead money. It's just dead money, but there you go. I'm waffling on. But anyway, it's a beer review, not a house review. Oh, getting back to the beer, give it a go. You might like it. Me personally, I won't buy this one again. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to drink it, but I'm not a fan. Anyway, if you like that one, folks, don't forget, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps the channel out immensely when you do those things. Leave your comments, I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and I'll catch you in the next episode. I'm Double Tap, and bye for now.